Hello mga kaswab. No. Hello mga kaswab. No, I'm dyan. So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And once again, I have with me here the Chevrolet Camaro RS. And this is the 27 model year, and this specific one has ZL1 kits on it. AKA, this is technically Rico Suave's car. My kuya. Anyways, so again, I would like to thank everyone here at the DEC here in San Rafael, Mandaluyong, and to Sir JP who made the muscle car reviews here possible and as part of my 10,000 subscribers special. And I would like to thank everyone so much for making me reach 10,000 subscribers. It means a lot to me. And with more subscribers, I get more crazy cars like this here on my channel. And this Chevrolet Camaro RS is a very special one because I was expecting the same one that I reviewed with the 2023 model year, a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Usually, you don't say Camaro, you say, "Uy, Bumblebee yan!" Why as well? I mentioned Rico Suave a lot because powering this is something not as special as a V8, but a bit better than the 4-cylinder. So this is the LGX 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine that produces 335 horsepower and 385 Newton meters of torque, mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And if not mistaken, this model year, the 2017s, were the last ones equipped with this V6 engine. So that's why I mentioned this was a little bit more special. Although, ironically, just dumbfounded of me, yeah, this plastic cover has only 4 like that mimics the cylinders here on the plastic itself. So I actually did the second take that I thought this was the 4-cylinder. But I knew this immediately that this was the V6 engine is because of the exhaust. So here on the side profile and the rear of this Camaro, well, it's been the iconic muscle car for all of these years. And being now the 2017 model year, way back when, compared to the 2023 model year, the taillights look a bit cleaner than usual. I kind of prefer this than the current ones with the much more whiter centers for the reverse lights and the repeaters. Then this specific one too has CRL exhaust. Okay, I've never heard of this brand, but it sounds really good. I'm not even sure if this RS came with this spoiler, but if not mistaken, this is part of the ZL1 kit done all over this vehicle. And to being the base model Camaro, these are running on 245 40 series tires. They're as well all 20 inches. And the boot of this, yeah, it's kind of small. You get the same amount of boot space as the 2023 model year. Not much to play around here. I don't even think you can fold the rear seats down at all. And then there's this escape button in case you kidnap someone and you wanna get out. Anyway. So this is the interior of this Chevrolet Camaro RS V6. Here in the door card, your standard muscle car. And again, once you start her up, that V6 with the CRL exhaust, channeling all of my Kuya Rico Suave vibes. Even Chevrolet is so proud that this is a V6. It even says here, whoa, calm down. Right. I love this feature with the air conditioning vents. It's just literally like airplanes that you can do your temperature and the fan speed right here in the middle, like a soul knob around the vents itself. Going back, Chevrolet are so proud that this is a V6 engine. It's even displayed here on the TFT display right in the middle with, again, a lot of information. And two, you get analog tachometer, speedometer, your fuel, and your temperatures, all that. This one is still the Chevrolet MyLink infotainment system. However, unlike the 2023 model year, this is a much different layout. There's no Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, but you get onboard satellite navigation. It only says here the compass, but still, yeah, I mean, it's responsive. I don't know what else you can do with this since this is very old. Then reverse camera. It's alright, you get dynamic guidelines. But my same nitpick back in the day, look at the trajectory of the infotainment system. It's kind of like a hunchback, so you're facing a little bit down than usual. The quality, fit, and finish here is almost the same with the 2023 model year. Even the steering wheel looks identical too. And with this 50 badge here on the spoke, I'm not sure if that came with the ZL1 pack or with this car itself. If this was stock, I mean, that's a very, very nice touch with by Chevrolet. Plastic paddle shifters over here. I love the long throw. Very similar like what you get in the Corvettes. I think even same feeling with the Corvette C7. I love that. Glove box. Oh, that's pretty decent. Then again, all of your air conditioning controls above here as buttons. Again, same with the fan speeds, gear shift, electronic stability control, drive modes. You have here Tour, Sport, Snow and Ice. Okay, I'll just leave it in Tour for now, then shift it to Sport later on. 12-volt socket, the cover's missing. Excuse-moi. Electronic parking brake, 2 cup holders, and center console box. It's very small, but at least you still have 2 USB ports just inside. Then, first time I encountered a Camaro that has fabric seats all around. So, I'm not sure if this was a thing back in the day from the base and up to the middle trim, because the 23 model year again had all of this equipped. And yeah, it feels a little bit more plain, but I don't mind it. It's the middle trim Camaro anyway. Above here, you have LED lights, safety reminders like for your passenger airbags, visor. You get only a vanity mirror since you have lights here above anyway. And of course, this is a Camaro. Very good job with that. And yeah, that's a simple tour here in the front seat. So yeah, there's more seats in the back, but it's really, really tight. I mean, I have enough feet and knee room, but my head I'm already hitting the ceiling itself. But if I just slouch a bit down, yeah, it's tolerable. But hey, at least if you need to carry 4 people, this Camaro can still do the job. And if you're 3 people, the person behind can play with the amenities of having a cubby space and a map pocket. That's pretty much it. I'm very excited to drive this Camaro RS V6. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, first time I'm going to drive a Camaro, and again, unexpectedly, I'm gonna drive this V6 model, not the usual 4-cylinder. I mean, if there was a V8, I mean, of course, that's the engine choice I would go for. But for this V6, yeah, so far so good. Ooh. Right, this V6 tone sounds really good. Not gonna lie, it sounds a bit like a Nissan GTR, even a 370Z, since again, this is a naturally aspirated engine. But I can tell already the 8-speed is actually not so bad at all. Of course, there's a delay once you shift up or down. As well, experience with Kuya Rico, thank you once again. Driving this as a daily is not so bad. And of course, with this V6 model, it won't be as thirsty as the V8. I mean, I'm looking at the fuel economy now. It's still thirsty, but it's not deadly thirsty like that of the V8 model. So manual mode, you can just flick the paddle at will. Ooh. Right. I was not expecting to drive the V6. It sounds good and it's surprisingly fun to drive. I can tell immediately, compared only with the V8, if ever only, it's a bit lighter to tour around. I don't think there's a weight difference between the 4-cylinder and this V6 model. Of course, make no mistake, the 4-cylinder will be a bit more fuel efficient compared to this V6 model. I've only read some reviews online that the 4-cylinder, that's why they made it in the first place, to replace this V6 because it's more fuel efficient and again, more lighter to throw around, but it's just as fast. This V6, of course, having 2 more cylinders, this has more character. And the sound of it, you can literally make it sound like a supercar, hence I mentioned the GTR because, I mean, it's the only one I can compare that has a V6 engine, well, as a sports car, not as a pony car, muscle car. Oh, wow, I just found out now. This has cylinder deactivations. Apologies, I said earlier that GM are so proud to display the V6 engine. Turns out that's your cylinder deactivation mode. So we're currently running in V4 configuration. So that's what it's for. And of course, driving this around in the city, I could tell already this is a little bit difficult because the blind spot is immense and I don't like this left side mirror because it's kind of like a time zoom. I don't know why it was needed, but overall I got used to it pretty quickly. Right, that 4-cylinder function, I was not expecting that. Expect this but to be more fuel efficient when you're driving this on the highway and then you just want to hone it. Ooh. So having just driven the other pony cars today, the ride, I see no difference. Well, it's G3 and all that, but this one soaks its bumps just a little bit better. Maybe because it's wider than usual. I've been told as well by Sir GP when he drove this earlier. Yeah, this is a little bit more stable and less leery than that of the Mustangs, according to him only. Comparing to both, yeah, I can see the differences. And handling wise, yes, surprisingly it's pretty light for what this is. And speaking of, it's thirsty but it's not as bad. For example, only with the Mustang GTV that I've driven earlier, so that was like doing 4.8 kilometers per liter here in the same route, same driving conditions and all that. This one's doing 17 liters per 100 kilometers, which is 5.9 kilometers per liter, which is a tad better. Of course, with GM's magic with the engine and this 8-speed automatic transmission, they did a really good job of making this at least more fuel efficient than that of the V8 model. This one as well, you have to be a bit more careful since it's wider. You have the longer hood and all that, the smaller mirrors. But once you get used to it, she pulls, not bad for a V6. That's surprising a lot of torque for a naturally aspirated V6 engine. Woo! Right, that was fun. So again, I would like to thank everyone here at the DEC and to Sir JP for making this review possible. What an honor, and I got to drive my first ever Chevrolet Camaro. Si Bumblebee! Again, thank you once again for the 10,000 subscribers, and I will see you with more crazy cars, muscle cars, sports cars, you name it. So, hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more future car reviews and racing videos. Bye-bye.